Major cold front is coming that could produce tornadoes, very damaging winds, possibly up to 100 miles per hour, and damaging hail. This is taking a look at the European model for tomorrow. We can clearly see right here, we can clearly see the storm starting to take into place here. And we are kind of worried about this. This could be also a flooding threat alongside the damaging wind threat. We can see this thing really start getting together around I have no idea what time this is. We can really see this thing starting to get together though, and continue. And look at this; it kind of just transforms into a long line of storms here, and becomes a threat for Oklahoma here, and still continues. We can see that very, very long storm front here, and then it kind of just blows off. So basically what's going to happen is we are going to see derecho-like behavior here. And I would like to take a look at the wind speeds with this thing, and I will show you it here. So look at this. So we can start to see our most significant winds happen around tomorrow midnight Central Standard Time. We can see about 33 miles an hour winds. This is what we start seeing around this area. We can start seeing a very good portion here being devoured by these winds right here. So this is why we are worried about derecho. Then we can kind of see it kind of just goes off. We can see a couple areas getting up to 33 knots, and then this giant front over here comes in. We got about near 40 knots here, looking in the future, and then we got even more knots. We got actually winds reaching 40 miles an hour, and then looking at the next model runs, things get a lot worse here with the excessive straight-lined wind gusts. We can see gusts as high as maybe 60 here. This is the risk area, and we've got about 55 knots, guys. 55 knots in general with this storm, and then it continues. So again, we could be seeing this major front come in and bring us the winds. Next, we're going to take a look at the temperature here for this thing. So we can clearly see this thing actually come in with the temperature here. The temperature is kind of coming in up. I don't know if you guys can see that, so I'm going to change my color real quick. So this thing is coming in up from Texas here, and kind of just making it so that it causes storms. We can see this area most likely will be the most area prone to our tornadoes, because the heat's all rising up, and when the heat rises up, you can see this little area in the middle, especially like with this, what's happening with this system. We can see this area in the middle kind of just getting squished together. That's what's going to make the tornado type maneuver happen. Looking in the future, this thing, you can clearly see this line of storms, by the way, taking shape here in the temp, and then kind of just going off and dissipating. And then at the end of the run, you can kind of see the cold temperatures that are coming down from the north, the cold north winds, and this is because that was all a front, and that is definitely something we need to worry about. Okay, guys, so this could be a derecho, so we have to worry about this. So this is taking a look at our future radar here for the Oklahoma, Texas area. This is around 1 p.m. On the 26th here, and we're going to look in the future here. We can also start to see, this is also when we start to see this giant front come in. We can clearly see that, and then ahead of it, we've got these showers, possibly some strong showers there. We could have a couple special weather statements go into effect there. Then we take a look here. This is our first severe storm. This is around 2 p.m. to December 26th. We've got our first severe storm pop out. We also have another strong supercell-like storm forming right there. Maybe even one forming right here within the next couple of hours. And then we look even more into the future. This is around 3 p.m. We can start to see this giant line of storms here form. And this is because that front has kind of just moved out of that area and is kind of just pushing these storms and making them severe. We have very strong storms. I'll circle all of the ones that look to be probably special weather statement worthy. And then we're going to look even more into the future now. This is 4 p.m. We can start to see this massive line of storms extending all the way from the border of Oklahoma into kind of a little bit into Texas, as you can see right here. But all the way down into the Oklahoma border with some very special weather statement worthy, even severe thunderstorm worthy storms. And then after that, we kind of just go all out. Look here. This is what we see. This is definitely a long line of storms being pushed by a front, and this is what's likely the cause of the possible derecho on our hands. Squall line, massive severe thunderstorm warnings are going to be in effect here. I see this area being most capable for tornadoes. Taking a look even more into the future here, we can that line continues on till Missouri, kind of just stops at Missouri. So, and that is what our future is looking. Well, this is taking a look at our severe weather chart made by me. You cannot access this thing. This is just for the video. We've got minimal thunderstorms surrounding the entire area. Mostly just, it's a minimal thunderstorms, I guess you could call a T-storm risk, just for around that area. Then we have a little strong thunderstorms in here. If you're in this area, I'd suggest you be worthy of strong to severe storms. Could produce some small hail and damaging winds. In the severe thunderstorm area, we've got minimal risks of possible weak tornadoes, small hail, and damaging winds. And then we've got the final risk, which is severe to moderate thunderstorms, which in this area you can expect possible strong tornadoes, EF2+, large-ish hail, and very damaging winds, excess of 60 miles per hour. So if you are in all of these locations, I need you guys to be cautious and be storm aware tomorrow. Like Ryan Hall always says, don't be scared, be prepared. And likely, if you have an all-weather radio, get it ready. If you have a basement, then you might want to just see, and if you have anything to prevent flood waters from entering your house, you may want to get those set up, because this is going to be very severe, and I want you guys to watch out. So that's about it for this video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Storm tracking and such, make sure to like, subscribe, show much support to the channel. Storm tracking and such forecasting out.